Today I will share with you an easy moving average expert advisor that you can download for free, test it yourself. You will find the source code as well down below in the description. But before you do that, stay with me until the end because you will learn how exactly that moving average expert advisor works and what are the pros and cons when we use moving averages in expert advisors. And actually I have shared that strategy already with you about 2 weeks ago with the video 10 years in one best moving average robot, where I have combined 10 different strategies or 10 different expert advisors into one moving average portfolio expert advisor. And if you have watched the video and downloaded the robot, you would know that you can trade all of the 10 strategies on one chart. And what more I showed to you in this video is that you can connect your account to FX Blue and keep an eye on the performance. And for the last 2 weeks or so, I have 2 of the strategies that perform really well, and the one on the top that made $13 of a profit, and that is trading with 0.01. So if I was trading with 0.1, then this would be $130. So this strategy actually performed really well in the small account where I have placed it. And if you look at the account history, you will see that it made only profits. And when I looked one more time at the results from the 10 strategies, I noticed that a few of them are doing way better than the others. And I analyzed the strategy on the top and I will share with you why it did better than the others. Part of this video is sponsored by FP Markets, but more on that later. And now if you're ready to learn more about the best performer in my account and that easy moving average expert advisor, let's go for it. Hi, my name is Petko. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and in today's video I'll give you more details about that moving average strategy that you saw on the screen. And what I want you to take from today's video is that moving averages work really well in expert advisors, but when we combine them with different indicators. Now, if you use just one moving average, for example, if you buy every time when the moving average changes its direction upwards and you sell when it changes its direction downwards, you would be profiting in trendy markets when we have these huge trends up and down, but you would most probably lose money when the market goes sideways because the moving average is lagging after the price. And especially on the low time frames, you will have plenty of trades. I will show you in a second how many trades I would have had if I was trading just the moving average and what results there would be. And now let me show you the strategy behind this moving average expert advisor. I will show you the source code and I will show you how to backtest it with your broker. So this strategy uses the moving average as a first entry condition with the rule that the bar should open above the moving average after opening below it with period of 40. In other words, we need to see the price going above the moving average in order to have a long trade. But you can notice that as second and third we have RSI rises, and as well we have CCI changes its direction downwards. So these 2 indicators are there to confirm the first entry, because if it is just the moving average, there would be tons of entries and this would be a losing strategy. And let me show it to you. If I just show you the indicator chart, you will see what it looks like. Here we have a short trade and it was a profitable short trade. Then we have a long trade that opened in here and closed right at that point, and then we have a few more trades earlier. These are the very same results that I had from the strategy in the portfolio expert advisor, but because there are 10 strategies into that portfolio expert advisor, it is hard to know where exactly they open and close. So that's why I'm using using EA Studio to show you where the trades are being opened and closed. And now I will export this strategy for MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5, and I will show you in a second how to place it and backtest it. But before that, let me show you the source code, which is very organized. At the beginning we have the values for stop loss, the take profit, the indicators, and below are the rules. The whole source is just above 550 rows. So if you are an advanced developer and you want to twist a little bit the strategy or modify it or add something from you, that is up to you. I'm not a developer, I'm not touching the source code of the expert advisors. And before I show you how to place this expert advisor on MetaTrader and backtest it, let me show you what will happen if I remove the RSI and the CCI indicator from the chart. So all in all, for the last 1 month we had just 5 trades. Okay, I am just simulating the very same thing as with the results I had in my small life account. So if I go to the report, you will see that here are the results, but this is trading with 1 lot. And now if I remove the RSI, check this out, instead of 5 I will have 227 trades from the moving average itself. So if it was just the moving average, it would open over 200 trades for less than 1 month, which is a lot, and you can see that it will bring me into a loss. And this is because as well I have some exit conditions. If I remove them as well, the strategy becomes absolutely losing one. So without the other indicators, the strategy would be just losing and losing. Now once you download the expert advisors down below from the description, you need to backtest them or test them on a demo account with a trusty broker, and such a broker is the FP Markets, which is the sponsor of today's video, and this is where I'll be trading actually that moving average expert advisor. I have a live account on MetaTrader 5, but the broker actually offers plenty of platforms. You can see that they offer MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5, WebTrader, they have mobile trading apps, and as well they offer CTrader, which you can see in your client's dashboard once you're logged in. As well, what I like the most about that broker is that they have very low spreads. For example, for the forex pairs, it starts nearly from 0 for the euro dollar and the major. So here are the major currency pairs, and you can see what is the spread, and here is euro dollar. And if I just compare it with their live account, you will see that the spread is really at 0. You can see that there is nearly no difference between the bid and ask price. What's more is they have plenty of different account types that you can take a look at, and as well they offer forex shares, metals, commodities, indexes, bonds, ETFs, so all assets you need to diversify your trading portfolio. One last thing about the broker I want to mention is that they have social trading. So if you are a beginner and you have no time to spend in front of the computer, you can just follow the top traders on the platform and copy their trades, which will make it really easy for you and it will be stress-free. However, make your own due diligence, and I will leave a link down below in the description to FP Markets so you can check the broker on demo or live account. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for sponsoring, and now let's go back to the MetaTrader platform where I will show you the expert advisor. So once you download it, you go to File, Open Data folder, click on MQL4 Experts, click on Advisors, and paste here the expert advisor. Once you have pasted it, open the source code and make sure to click on compile. This will compile the expert advisor, or it will create the ready to use file, and you will be able to see it in the navigator. After that, drag and drop the expert advisor, you will see the inputs and click on OK. Something really cool from AI Studio as a recent update: when we export the experts and we put them on the chart on MetaTrader 5, we can see the indicators straight away. Now what I will do, I will go to view and I will hit on strategy tester. Then I will go to visualize, and here will be the expert advisor. I will select the symbol on euro dollar. It is for the M15 time frame. I want to test the entire history they have on the platform, and modeling is open prices only because the expert works on opening of the bar. I will hit on start, and now I will do a backtest on MetaTrader, and that is a must you have to do with every new strategy and expert advisor. This is where we see how it would have performed, and we have the visual mode. I can slow it down or I can actually increase it, so you will see some trades being open and closed. For example, right in here you can see that we had a few trades, another trade here. Let me just try to catch an example. So here it is. You can see that there was a short trade right after the bar opened below the moving average. There was the confirmation and it was a short profitable trade, and you can play as long as you wish. You can see that the final balance is $15,000 for the tested period. Or if I go to operations, you can see that this is back from 2016, trading with 0.1 lot. You can also go through all of the history and see all the trades that opened and closed. So the backtest is useful if you are testing a new strategy, a new expert advisor. It is very useful to me to update my strategies and to improve them, because all of the entry and exit rules we have with the strategies are based on indicators. We use stop losses and take profits. It could be a grid system. There are so different ways to build an expert advisor, but the backtest shows us where were the good entries, where were the bad entries, and this is how we improve the strategies all the time. And as always, I will share this moving average strategy with you guys. You will find the source code down below in the description. You can download and test the strategy yourself on a demo or live account. I would suggest you to try it out first on a demo account, even just backtest it and see how it works for you. If you want to grab the rest 9 strategies in a portfolio expert advisor, check out this video where I have shared them into a portfolio expert advisor. Now I wish you a wonderful day, guys. Check out all the links down below in the description. Don't forget I love you, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers.